Money. Quick, pick it up. If you don't pick the white, don't pick it. I won't help her anymore.
It hurts so much. Help me.
Don't go over. Be careful, she clings to you. They said you crashed into it. Who dares to support these days? My family doesn't have mine. I can't lift it.
Are there any kind people? Help me.
Madam, oh madam. You've been trying to scam someone for 7 days. Not only did all the money get snatched up, he almost fell and got into trouble. This method. Find a husband for the CEO.
This is just too outrageous. Grandma, please don't move. Still holding on.
Not afraid of scamming you. How about you? Can these feet still move?
Does it hurt? What about the waist? Get up.
Come. Grandma.
Fool. You even paid her back. Be careful not to get scammed. Look at this fool.
Others picked up the money and ran away. You come and pay me back. Aren't you afraid? I retorted that you pushed me. And then cover your medical expenses.
Scared. But the money is yours. You even fell. These two things, I can't just ignore it. Besides, I have money too. Although the money was not much, but the cost of registering for filming, there are still some.
Good kid. What's your name? Grandma sees you're kind-hearted and practical. He's a good kid. Are you interested? Come to our home. Be my grandson-in-law.
Grandma, my name is Lindsay Xuan, delivery guy. Please don't say that. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Sir, as long as you agree to get married, this dowry of 5 million, it's yours now. This is our Shen Group. The sincerity of the chairman.
5 million check. He was actually the chairman of the Shun Group.
This old lady didn't look like a fraud. There's no need to lie, trying to trick a food delivery guy. Moreover, Mom's surgery really can't be delayed any longer. Alright, I promise you.
Cold Mist. This time, the collaboration. Our Zhao family has shown utmost sincerity. Gulme, I toast you. Shen Hanyan. After the evening, let's see how high and mighty you can be. After the evening, let's see how high and mighty you can be.
Hello. Whose takeaway?
And placed it at the gate. I didn't see the conversation being held.
May I ask? Is it Miss Shen Hanyan? The tail code is 8866.
It's me.
Hello. Miss Shen. This is your takeaway. Your grandma said Flav, you want me to go on a blind date with you. If appropriate. We can go tomorrow. Got the marriage certificate.
Where did this crazy come from? Security, take this for delivery. Throw it out for me.
This one.
No, it is incorrect. That one. Miss Shun, today is a bit uncomfortable. You all go back first.
Miss Shen. You. Why do you look so red? Do you have a fever? How about I take you to the hospital?
Xiao Chen. Get lost.
Immediately. Get lost. Cold Mist. Let me explain. Get lost.
Miss Shen, how about I take you to the hospital?
Bro. Do you?
What will happen? And so on.
Yesterday.
I don't need you to take responsibility. You don't need to worry.
This. If the delivery isn't finished, you have to pay for it.
What? You slept with me for the night. The first thing upon waking, it's just about worrying about your takeout.
The delivery wasn't finished. They have to deduct over 100.
There was 100,000 in this card. That's enough to compensate you, right? Shut up. Otherwise, you won't see tomorrow's sun.
I'll tell you. If I weren't looking out for Grandma Shen, how did I end up here? Besides, with a granddaughter like you.
You got the advantage and still acted innocent.
You little brat. The Civil Affairs Bureau opened the door with around signals. I made an appointment.
You do it right now, right now.
He took Zishuan to collect the certificate.
What?
I absolutely will not marry her. One was a food delivery guy. I have no feelings for him.
How dare you refuse to marry? I jumped down from the rooftop. I have no face to face my ancestors. How to raise it?
You bastard granddaughter. I'll marry her. I should marry her, right? Put it on. Let's go.
Where to go?
The drama hasn't been done yet. You went through all this trouble. Don't waste my time. After collecting the certificate, we keep to our own waters.
You. Oh wow. Bro, it's you. Divorce registration is at the neighboring window.
We are here to get married.
Marriage. In your current state. It doesn't seem like it. Just a reminder. Marriage through deception is illegal. Hey me.
We have a great relationship. Apply for marriage registration.
Mr. Shen, please, 2 p.m. and the Chen Group's meeting, and 3 points of board information. We've already prepared for you.
The acquisition case data was checked again. An hour later, I want to see the final version.
Understood.
I'll just deliver takeout. He gave away a wife.
And she's a super female CEO.
Go home. Report to Grandma.
Yes.
Take out your phone. Add your contact information so that the time would not come when Grandma was checking the post. Say I'm not cooperating. Accurate run. Delivered quickly. Riders take orders. Stealing money and points.
Wait a moment. My phone is freezing.
You. Write down his phone number.
Yes.
I answered the call.
Okay.
Hey.
Mom, Xiao Xian, over at the hospital. Just now, they urged me to pay again. He said he would never make another move. Some medications have to be stopped. Is Mom holding you back?
Mom, what are you talking about? Money matters. I'll find a way. I'll come see you in a couple of days. Just cooperate well with the treatment.
It's all Mom's fault for not living up to expectations. You've suffered outside on the Jiang 8 and 9.
Yesterday's 5 million check. I don't even know how to cash in. Distant water cannot put out a nearby fire. The hospital can't wait.
The call was finished. Get in the car.
Wife. No, Mr. Shen. Can you? Lend me some money. I have urgent needs.
Yo. It's only been a minute since we got the marriage certificate. You start reaching out. How much do you need? 300. You sure have quite a big appetite. Give him 300. Yes.
300 yuan. I meant to say 3,000 yuan for emergencies. That's true. Maybe we're not very close. It has become right. She should be able to borrow 3,000 yuan.
What are you still standing there for? Get in the car. I'm warning you. The Shen family has many rules. Put away all those little thoughts you shouldn't have. Put them all away.
Such a large place. This is a short drama. No need to set up a set anymore.
Speak less. Listen to many.
Living in such a grand house. If you want to borrow money, lend me 300. Still half a day without turning around.
Zishuan.
From now on, this will be your home. If Han Yan bullies you, tell Grandma. Grandma will discipline her for you.
Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma, I delivered the person. I also got the certificate as you requested. My company still has a meeting. I'll be leaving first.
This child. You just got married and already went back to the company. What does this look like?
It's okay, Grandma. Alright, alright, alright. Otherwise, it would delay my afternoon delivery trip. Grandma. Just now, Assistant John called me and said, he insisted that General Manager Shin must attend the reception. He also said, family members must be brought along.
A cocktail party. That's a good thing. Hanyan, that girl. Half a month without home. This was the perfect opportunity. Introduce you out. His son was Xian. Yourself. You also need to be prepared.
What should I prepare? I looked at President Shin's walk-in closet. There are lots of black clothes. It was just like a security guard uniform. Can I wear that to a cocktail party?
And wore the security attire. You mean that fans haute couture suit?
Hi. Nail.
I didn't see any nails on my clothes.
Not worth much. If you find it pleasing to the eye, take it and make some changes. Or get rid of it. All are allowed. That was Hanyan stuff. It's also yours. Do whatever you want.
Really? Mr. Shun. Mr. Lin,
What happened to him now?
He put you in the cloakroom. A suit made entirely by hand in Italy. It was changed into a mechanic's jumpsuit. Now it's in the backyard. Wax grandma's furniture truck. They say this garment is wear-resistant. Dodwa. This makes it easier to work.
What?
Mr. Lin has saved you here. Those few bottles in the cellar. Opened the pickled sugar garlic. He said the bottle looked quite solid. Seal it well.
Keep going.
Also, the Duan inkstone in your study. He used it to make chili powder. They say this stone mortar is really handy. Mr. Shen.
What did he do again?
Your set of auctions came from you. Victorian period. Sterling silver coffee set. He sold it to a second-hand collector. They said it was taking up space. It's a pity to rust. It sold for 85 yuan. He even bought Grandma a new scarf.
Go home. Now.
Come on, come on. This fermented bean curd that Zishuan made. Simply unbeatable. And this chili sauce. It's so delicious. You have a taste. Where is Lin Zishuan? Changing clothes. Just wait.
Is this really possible? Panic. But this pocket is really deep. It can hold 2 phones. TCH.
Who prepared this outfit for you? He really thought he was the male head of the Shin family.
He's not you.
Me.
Going to the Chen family's banquet in the evening.
You must bring Zishuan.
To make an official appearance.
Mr. Shen, there was an emergency on the project team side. You need to contact us immediately to confirm.
You go in first. Find a place to stay. Don't run around and cause trouble for me. I'll come over once I'm done. Let's go.
Alright, this was left behind again. Alright. I'll walk around by myself. Prince Xiao. Here you come. This appetite. Feeding the birds. Still not in the lid of my takeout box. There was plenty left.
I heard. Your cooperation with the Shun family. The negotiation went smoothly. You and Miss Shun grew up together. This relationship really is extraordinary.
Of course. Everyone in Jiangqing doesn't know this. Young Master Zhao and General Shen. That was a match of social status. Golden boy and jade girl. A match made in heaven.
It was all the friendship of the elders in the family. Me and Han Yan. In other words, they can get along quite well. That person. Too focused on career. Cool, Mei. You. What's wrong with you? standing here to block the way. He hit me.
I wondered who it was. This wasn't just a couple of days ago. For our company, the delivery guy delivering coffee. How? Today, the course changes. Sneaked in and cleared the bottle.
Now, the threshold of this high-end venue, it's really getting lower and lower. Anyone can come in and smell it. The scent on you. It's the engine oil mixed in. Cheap laundry detergent, right? Prince Zhao, keep your voice down. Look at him. Maybe she came here to be a waiter. Look at how he holds his wine glass. It actually makes sense.
Me. I am an invited guest.
Guests.
Take out the invitation and take a look. Could it be that he sneaked in secretly? A glass of wine in this place. That's enough for you to run for half a month. And so on. Look at his hand. What is that thing to wear?
At last month's auction, I saw with my own eyes an anonymous auctioneer at a high price of 98 million. Buy it. How can I wear it now? On the hand of a food delivery person. 98 million. Oh my God. This poor kid. I've already advanced the rest of my life. There's no way they can afford it.
It must have been stolen. That's right, young Master Zhao. This guy must have stolen your watch. No. It was stealing a watch that was supposed to belong to you. Alarm. You must call the police. Such social scum deserve to be arrested.
I didn't steal this. It was a gift from someone else.
Gifts. Who can give you 100 million? This watch belongs to me, Zhao Chun. It was Han Yin who knew I wanted it. He saved it especially for me. You delivery guy with dirty hands. It deserves to be touched. Take his watch off for me. Let go. This is robbery. What robbery? We catch thieves for justice. You're not behaving yet. My table. Stealing. Sneaking into high-end venues. Showing off and deceiving others. These charges. Enough for you to stay in there for several years. But before that, I want everyone in Jiangcheng to see it. People like you, a lowly person. How's like a dog? Lying in front of me. But there's more. Putting on this outfit. No one knows where he bought the fake suit. Strip it for me. Let all the people of Jiangcheng seeing his true face.
Yes. Pulled it off. Record it and post it online. The title is just like that. A delivery guy steals an astronomical luxury watch, sneaking into a wealthy banquet and revealing himself on the spot. Definitely a hit.
Still want to make a call? You want to make a call? Give it to your delivery brothers. Or call yourself in. Mr. Shun, just received the news. It was about Mr. Lin.
What trouble did he get into this time?
No. We have checked it. His recent accounts and activities. Find out you gave him 3 million before. He didn't move a single cent. Yesterday, his mother. Surgical fees for the procedure. He had stayed up 3 all-nighters in a row, taking high-priced nighttime errands orders. Put together. Additionally, the money he had previously made from selling furniture, excluding the scarf bought for the old lady, 85 yuan. The rest, all in the name of the old matriarch, donated to the city. Stray animal rescue station. The receipt had just arrived at the old house. The old lady was watching, tears streaming down her face.
What?
Immediately return to the banquet hall.
Who was he trying to call just now? It's for your fellow riders, right? I'll tell you. Today I want to see for myself. Who is it daring to step through this door to help you? Let go. Zhao Chun, you bullied a few with your numbers. A useless food delivery guy. So what if I bullied you? You dare to fight back. I'll make you disappear from Jiangcheng immediately. You. This plays, huh? That's what suits you.
Zhao Chen, I don't want to cause trouble. That doesn't mean I'm afraid of trouble.
This kid has practiced before, and you know how to play a bit of a game. A wild method honed by delivering food. I happen to meet you. Weren't you pretty tough just now? You said I want to take you. This thing is ruined. Will Han Yin look at you one more time? Zhao Chun, you'll regret it. Regret. Let me show you what regret really means.
Xiao Chen, stop.
Zhao Chun.
Stop.
Mr. Shun. Cold Mist. What brings you here? Perfect. I caught this. A thief who had just sneaked into the banquet hall. He not only wants to steal the watch you gave me, he even wanted to hit someone.
Thieves. That watch was a gift from me.
Is there a problem? Cold Mist. What are you talking about? He's just a food delivery guy. What gave him the right to do so?
How I want to spend my money. When will it be your turn to interfere? Also, this watch. When did I say that? It's prepared for you.
I really did misunderstand. But he sneaked into the banquet hall. It's always the truth.
Sneak in. Zhang Special Assistant. Invitation.
Mr. Lin is your legal spouse, the identity of the male head of the Shen family, officially invited to attend.
The male host. How is that possible? How could it possibly be the male owner?
They just have. Tell me how to deal with you.
Mr. Shen. They said. Let me. No longer being a man.
Hanyan, don't listen to his nonsense. I didn't stop him from being a man.
I can't be a man. This idea. Not creative enough.
You think so too? Maybe not. He cut off his legs, then sent to a garbage dump outside the city. Let everyone see.
Prince Xiao. This idea. Boring. Let me take you to play something even more fun. Zhang Special Assistant. Exist. Tie up all three of them for me. Since they like it so much, and severed people's hands and feet, then I'll let them know. What does it mean to reap what you sow? Yes.
Wow. Zhang Special Assistant. You're amazing. Teach me. Cold Mist. Are you crazy? You are for this useless man. He actually wants to touch me. How am I not as good as him?
Listen up to me clearly. Lin Zixuan. He is my legal husband, Shen Hanyan. It's our Shen family. The future male master, starting today. If anyone dares to touch him again, a finger. That is, to go against me, Shen Hanyan. They can't get along with our Shen group. Zhang Special Assistant. For these three young masters, that night. Serve and serve him diligently. Let these three young masters. I know. What does it mean to be a real man?
Yes. This is a bit of a joke. President Shun, please don't want it. Let's go. Please, spare us. So brutal. From now on, you must never make her angry.
Let's go.
Cold Mist.
What are you going to do?
You today.
Quite masculine.
Cold Mist. His son was Xian. Are you guys? He was going back to Zixuan's hometown. Hold a makeup banquet. Let the Lin family know.
Han Yan was unwilling. Forget it.
The woman should give the man some face. Magnificent and magnificent. Let the whole village know. He married a good wife. Grandma, I told you. I heard no cold smoke.
Got it, Grandma.
Haha, keep going. I didn't see anything.
Oh my god. People who walk out of the TV world, Zixuan really made it big. He married a fairy maiden. Exactly. Look at that car. How much money can be gained? This time the Lin family. He really climbed the high branch. His son was Xian. You came back just in time. There's an old account. It's time to put an end to it. This was because your father was seriously ill before. Life-saving money borrowed from the ancestral hall. Mortgaged. It's 2 generations between you and your father. Serving the ancestral hall like a beast of Catan to repay debts.
My dad passed away every 10 years. I never have. I've heard of what debts you owe.
That's because your father has no face to say it. Now, the father's debt is repaid by the son. It is the natural order and righteousness of Earth. His son was Xian. Don't blame the clan for being unfriendly. The neighboring Zhou family knows about it, right? A kind and honest family. His daughter. A bit of a minor issue. They said so. As long as you're willing to go. Not only is the debt written off in one stroke, I'll give you this bride price. That's enough for your mother to eat and drink for the rest of her life. In the past.
And married into the family. Take me to exchange for a bride price. What do you take me for? Livestock?
Look, Zishuan came back in a luxury car, forcing people to sell themselves to repay debts. This drama is too forced.
This is it. The ancestral rules. You have to deny it. Works too. According to the rules, mortgaged homestead land and the 2 acres of poor farmland at the village entrance. The ancestral hall was reclaimed. Damn it. Go sleep on the street.
Shienna, forget it. Mom can't live here anymore. Let's go.
You can't take the land. I won't acknowledge debts either. I want to see for myself. Which ancestor said it? This cannibalistic rule. Cold mist. This is my family matter. I can handle it myself.
Your family affairs. You are now my man, Shen Han. Zhang Special Assistant. Check. From this paper. To everyone speaking here. I want to see for myself. Who dares to be behind the scenes? The man who touched me, Shen Han.
Village chief, the color of this ink paste, and my dad's previous photo, the color of the receipt. There are several shades different.
Nonsense. It's all from over 10 years ago. The color can be the same.
Alright. I'll set aside the color for now. The remaining 30,000 yuan is a full one. It seems like it was post-filled. So how much is that? 300 or 3,000?
Lin Zishuan, you. Don't talk nonsense.
What nonsense am I talking about? Alright. Let's take another look at this. The phrase mortgage the labor of 2 generations of father and son. It's completely grammatical error. Just like a primary school student writes. No matter what. My dad also studied for several years.
That's your dad who is confused and ill.
Sick and confused. Alright. Then I won't talk about that. According to the Civil Code, Article 1067, it is prohibited to use personal mortgages as evidence. It simply doesn't work. In the face of the law, even if I admit it. Absolutely true. It's just a piece of scrap paper.
Zhang Special Assistant. I recorded everything.
Clear throughout.
Mr. Shun.
Forged documents, extortion. And it's targeting my Shen family's relatives. These charges, you can be at the county police station. I've been staying here for a while.
Lin family's daughter-in-law. This is the Lin family ancestral hall. It's where men speak. A woman's family. And she's a daughter-in-law with an outsider surname. What are you meddling in? This is the rule of our ancestors.
First, Lin Zishuan. He is my man, Shen Han. I'll call you village chief. That was for Lin Zishuan's sake. Second, when your county magistrate met me, you have to call me at least once. Mr. Shen, your attitude just now, it made me very dissatisfied. Do you want me to call now? Let's talk to your county magistrate. Next year's GDP. Will GDP continue to rise next year?
Wow. The county magistrate still has to curry favor with my wife. Mr. Shun. Please don't be angry just yet. I'm just getting senile. This matter. Let's plan carefully.
Your rules. The severity does not exceed the laws of the state. Handled well. Take Auntie back to rest first.
Mr. Shen, the truth has been clarified. Those 3 outsiders, 2 of them were raised by Zhao Chen, a thug specializing in handling grey matters. And one more thing. He is an accountant for a short contracting company. Weeks ago, 200,000 in funds, starting from Zhao Chen's shell company. In the end, it was transferred, on the account of the village chief's son, Lin Taidan.
Consulting fees. How to use a fake IOU, forcing people to sell themselves.
It really was him. No real skills at the banquet. They actually reached out to my hometown.
What do you think?
First. Revenge. Losing face in Jiangcheng. They'll definitely blame me, ruining my reputation. It's best to fall. Second. Shen Hanyan. He wanted to tell everyone. You picked them out thoroughly. He's just a loser. Humph. And they belittle your vision and intelligence. Keep going. Third. He might know. We have some things in our hands. He knows our Shen family. Interested in rural ecology. Here's what we're up to. Ecological development and high-end cultivation. He must have been premeditated. He wanted to stir up this puddle. But next. Want to invest or develop. He can even get involved. When we are at a disadvantage. Then continue to enter at low prices. 3 birds with 1 stone.
I really underestimated you before. How did you come up with all this?
I was delivering food when I was doing it. Learn from all kinds of people. Too many scheming and mood changes. People like Xiao Chen. Not for a moment's sake. Then go and throw in these 200,000.
Lin Zishuan, you're more than I imagined. It would be even harder to deal with.
He didn't want to be manipulated by others. Especially afraid you'll do it for me. Put yourself in a difficult position.
They want to act. Then let's play along with them in a big show. Tomorrow, there will be a grand assembly at the ancestral hall. Do you dare to tear all this apart in public?
What is there to be afraid of?
Zhang Special Assistant. Let the headquarters strategy department and the investment department all on standby before tomorrow morning. And the surrounding areas, ecotourism that can be implemented immediately, and characteristic rural industries, integrated investment plans. Investment budget. Let's start with 50 million.
Understood, President Shun. I'll arrange it right away.
You man. It's actually quite interesting.
with young master Zhao backing him up. I'm not afraid of a woman. Black and white on paper. The father's debt is repaid by the son. Heaven and earth are fair. Lin Zixuan. Today, you are in front of your ancestors and the noodles of the elders and villagers. You admit your debt. Or should I accept the penalty?
All right. Today, I will, in front of the ancestors and fellow villagers. Let's clarify this matter. First, this scrap paper is fake. According to the current civil code, it is ineffective. It is illegal. You want to use a piece of scrap paper, put me and my dad. Have they all become your slaves? You're talking nonsense. All right. Then I'll give it to everyone. Look at something good. Where did you get this? Lin Taidan, the son of the village chief, and took Jiangcheng, Zhao Chen, son of the Zhao group, 200,000 for the benefit of expenses, cooperating with outsiders, setting up schemes to harm your own brothers. They want to use a fake debt, forcing me to leave, ruining my life. In the end, it's all about ruining the situation. Any income benefit from our village, so they could come and take advantage of the bargains themselves.
This is fake. It's computer-generated Photoshop. Lin Zixuan, you ingrate. Collaborating with outsiders to frame their own people.
P.
Inside here. But it was stamped by the bank. Original recording voucher. And Zhao Chen subordinates. All call records with Lin Taidan. And their arrangements. A partial recording of this incident. It has been notarized. At the same time, the legal department of the Shen Group. This matter has already been addressed, including Zhao Chen before. Multiple violations. Organize it into a complete document. I have a piece of news. These documents, they will be sent to the city enforcement team. And reporters from 3 mainstream media outlets.
Our Shen family gets things done. First, talk about reasoning. Now, let's talk about the law. The reasoning is incomprehensible. Then let the law be, and public opinion to judge the truth. Village Chief Lin, you want to be yourself. Explain everything clearly. Strive for leniency. Still want to wait for law enforcement. And the reporter arrived. Let's village. This scandal became famous nationwide.
Me? I'll explain. It was all arranged by Zhao Chun and young Master Zhao. My son, Taidan, is completely possessed. Mr. Shun. I only have this one son. I gave up all my money. Don't let me in. Come in with my son, okay?
I haven't delivered it yet. It's not about whether the village chief is smart or not. Village chief, you continue to kneel. Let me tell you something serious.
Please go ahead. As long as I don't let my son and me in. Either way, it works.
My wife has something to say. Everyone applauds.
The scandal was finished. Next, let's get down to business. This is our Shen Group, which is Lin Village, and several surrounding ecological natural villages. Tailor-made. Lingxi Ecological Industry Revitalization Plan. Episode 1. An investment of 35 million. It is a high-end guest house. Standardized construction. Mountain goods processing factory. Issue 2. Developed mountain stream rafting and hiking trails. Build a visitor center. Upgraded supporting farm stays.
What about us?
Can we make money? All projects are prioritized for hiring villagers from this village and neighboring villages. Sign a formal labor contract. 5 social insurances and 1 housing fund are contributed.
Preliminary estimate. After all projects are completed, every year, it brings to the village 5 million in revenue. Every household, as long as you're willing to work. Annual income quadrupled, triple. None of this is a dream.
This is more than the Zhou family's bride price. It's soared up to the sky. 5 million is doubled. 5 and 1 house fund. Isn't that just like in the city?
The village elders and villagers, everyone heard it. My wife, President Shen, is not just painting empty promises. It's the golden avenue of our Lin village. If you keep guarding those things, forcing people to sell their sons and daughters, or should we just do it at our doorstep? Follow our President Shen, steadily building our industry. Opening his own factory, earn clean money, straighten your back. Well said. Why did my dad borrow money back then? He was trying to survive. If he knew, all for this little money. I almost starved to death. Heaven sakes, always willing to be present. Put this real money and silver. Throw it into our poor mountain valleys. What are you after? Let those willing to work. They can all live good lives. Let our Lin family ancestral hall be established. The rule is to let others eat as they please. Throw him completely into the latrine.
Never use it again. Abolish the damn rules. Agreed. Xinji is right. Yes, going to work with brother Shen Zhongshuan. We get rich ourselves. Follow General Shen in the work. Breaking the old rules.
Zhang Special Assistant, prepare the contract. Additionally, in the name of Lin Zixuan, establish a Lin Family Scholarship Fund. Funding is allocated annually from the project.
Yes, Mr. Shun. Zixuan, I'm the one who has let you down. Uncle used to bully you and your son. Uncle is a little cutie.
You really were before. But don't continue in the future.
The man my grandmother had her eye on. There really is something special. Zixuan, you really have to thank Han Yan properly. She really is doing this for our village. Do a great deed. said the village chief. Once the factory is finished, here's a separate page of the family tree for you.
I've made you feel good, right?
It's not just about having a good reputation. Mom lives for decades, but no one had ever been this glorious.
Oh wow.
What's going on?
How many years has that been? No one encountered robbery anymore. How rare.
What is this for? And even wielding knives and guns. His son was Xian. You are injured. Son, you bled.
It's fine. It was like an electric scooter bumping into it.
Sorry, it's my fault for not protecting you both. Zhang Special Assistant, First Aid Box. Clean up the scene as quickly as possible. Investigate these people's backgrounds thoroughly. I want to know who ordered it. It was President Shen. The law enforcement team will arrive soon.
It's really nothing. We usually deliver takeout. A little bump is totally normal.
You are my man. I did not permit it. Are you an idiot? What else could it be?
Watching you get hurt.
But you lost a lot of blood. What if there is a scar?
It's really nothing. Alright, stop crying.
And the neglected grandson-in-law. Does it hurt?
Grandma. It was all my oversight. I didn't expect Xiao Chen. He would be desperate to go this far.
Mr. Shen, those few mutual disciples, the details have been thoroughly investigated. They were all thugs from the underground casino in Jiangchen. He had a prior record. We interrogated him all afternoon. He was stubborn and said nothing. But inside one of the phones, a few were restored. Deleted text messages. That middleman, when we chased after them, he had already run away. But it left a few marks, enough to point to the Zhao family.
As expected, he could spend 200,000 yuan to buy fake debt. It's not surprising to spend a bit more money to hire a killer.
Why not arrest him?
Once the chain of evidence reaches the intermediary, it breaks. Zhao Chen picked himself very cleanly. Moreover, the old master of the Zhao family, he even personally gave it to the old man, calling to plead. He said he was willing to give it up. 2 projects worth hundreds of millions in the eastern part of the city. As compensation.
Old Zhao. He was willing to spend on the book. Cold mist. What do you say?
Does it still hurt?
It's fine.
It will be fine in a couple of days. 2 projects. Not enough. His injured hands. This is for the future. Sign the paperwork with me. Let's plan for the future of Lin Village together. Also. And to protect more people. Since Xiao Chen dared to make a move, he must pay the same price.
Enough. He's the chairman. It's enough to give us face. You have to show some respect. Besides, it pushed him to the edge. Still desperate to jump over the wall. Not as good as that. Let him see us getting better and better. That's when a dull knife cuts the meat. He will feel even worse.
All projects are accepted. At the same time, bribe marketing accounts. Put us in our hands. The negative news about Zhao was released, yielding to the Zhao family, caught in public controversy.
Understood. This is another real gain. He gained fame again. This was even harsher than sending him indirectly. Once business credibility collapses.
That would be a huge loss. Take a look. The couple. One is just right. One is gentleness. How well they cooperate.
Zishuan.
With you by Hanyan's side. Grandma, you can finally relax.
Alright. Let's all get some rest early.
The doctor said, your hands must not get wet. I take care of you when you sleep.
Yes, yes, yes. Go to bed early. Take care of your health early. Hold your great-grandson early.
Grandma.
What are you thinking about every day? Why? He's just a useless food delivery guy. Why should he sit next to Shen Hanyan? Zhao Xiao, please calm down. It has to be President Shen. That kid had given me a spell-killing potion. Momentarily confused, let me tell you, I grew up with her since I was little. I know everything about her. I am Zhao Chen. I am the heir to the prestigious Zhao Group. If you want money, you have money. If you want to look good, you have style. Why? Calm down. How am I any less than that? The delivery guy. That old bastard from the Shen family. I must have been blind. Hanyan must have been deceived by her. Yes. It must be that Grandma Shen. He forced her to get married. Just make the delivery guy disappear. As long as he disappeared, Hanyan will understand. Who is the one who truly likes her? But about last time, this had already angered President Shen. But we just offended her. The old man was also furious. If we make another move, no physical action. Should I just watch helplessly? Was she mistreated by a servant? Hard is no joke. Let's go soft. Isn't that kid one of them? Rural development projects. Let's trip him up. This caused his project to fall apart, leaving him deeply in debt. He made him kneel and beg me, or find an opportunity. Let Shen Hanyan see it. He was fooling around with other women. seeing him in the mud. The true face of the wall that can't be held up. That's actually a good method. But Zhao Xiao, on President Shun's side, look at how closely he's watching. Watch closely. Childhood sweethearts. I know better than anyone. She hated being betrayed by others the most. She hated being deceived by others the most. Only me. He is the true male head of the Shun family. Are truly worthy of you.
So, core ecological homestay of Phase 1. It's not about demolishing the old and building the new, it's about making use of it. Originally, more than 20 buildings were preserved. Old rammed earth house, modernization and transformation. It preserves the texture of the countryside. This also reduces costs by at least 30%.
What about the budget?
Regarding the overall budget, still within the scope of your previous approval, but I keep 10%. Use of force majeure factors, mainly because of the weather. Afraid of delaying construction. Additionally, the first batch of 50 positions, you can start next month. As for traffic generation, I plan to work with experienced creators, establish deep cooperation, preliminary plans, with an in-depth live broadcast, precise traffic generation. Compared to traditional advertising, the cost performance is much higher.
Clear thinking. The budget control is very accurate. In fact, and I didn't even think about it, taken into account. Details of off-season traffic generation. Lin Zixuan, the speed at which you grow, faster than I imagined.
This is all thanks to your guidance, President Shen. Trained by delivering food, it's about how to use the most limited resources, the fastest and most accurate, delivered to those who need it most. It's about working on projects. They're pretty much the same.
So starting today, I decided, the Lingxi Secret Realm project, I'll leave you with full responsibility. You can call on the company's resources however you like, unless it is a major matter. You don't have to report everything to me.
Full responsibility. Isn't this burden too heavy? After all, I was the one who was talented.
Scared. How? You were once in the ancestral hall. He had the nerve to call out to the whole village. A man from the Shin family. It can't just be defending the city. We must learn to expand territory. Only then can one handle things independently. This project, it is your best testing ground.
I understood. Ensuring mission completion.
Mr. Shen. The HR department sent the transfer order about Lingxi Secret Realm, the director candidate. It was recommended by Chairman Wang of the board. It is said to be so. Planning experts who have returned from studying abroad. Her name was Wang Wei. This is a secret order.
Director Wang. He is rare, specifically handling personnel matters. But education and resume, they're all beautiful. Return from overseas. Majors are matched. Still internationally renowned. The DA office. I have served as a senior consultant. And I have participated in many sessions. Internationally awarded cultural tourism projects. This guy is pretty good. You can take a look.
Since it was recommended by the board, professional and suitable, I have no reason to refuse. It just happens to be our current project. Refined management has already been achieved. We happen to need professional talent.
Remember, you are the head of the project. Employing people, you also have to be wary of people. Within the group, not everyone. Everyone thinks highly of you like grandma.
I understand. When soldiers come, they will resist. The photos look like it too. Could it really be the person I know?
So, I think the old house in Area A3 will be used. The original exterior walls were preserved. Internally, it is composed of intelligent modules. Not only can it save 20% of the construction time, it can also create unique marketing highlights. This is different from market homogeneous products.
The idea was very clear. Just follow this direction. Prepare a detailed report as soon as possible.
Hello, Mr. Lin. I am the newly appointed Deputy Director of Projects. Call me Wang Wei. I hope you'll take care of me in the future, Mr. Lin.
Long time no see. Deputy Director Wang.
Mr. Lin, just call me Wang Wei. His son was Xian. There are no outsiders now. Don't call me so formal. Hamutu is an old classmate. You now. It's truly impressive.
Long time no see. I didn't expect it either. We'll meet again in this way.
Yes. I didn't expect the world to be so small. I still remember. You were pretty quiet in high school. Unexpectedly, now it's so powerful. To be responsible for such a large project. General Manager Shin of Shin Group. He must be very fond of you.
Deputy Director Wang. Work occasions. It's better for us to just talk about work.
You, still blaming me for those days. Young and immature. Speaking without weight, right? At that time, everyone is immature. Honestly, I regret it a lot. They just haven't found the chance. I'm sorry to you. Unexpectedly, fate is so wonderful.
Deputy Director Wang. High school memories. I had long forgotten. Right now, I only care about the Lingxi Secret Realm. Can it be completed on time and with quality?
Of course, President Lin. By the way, if overtime is required, I know of one. It's a really good pour-over. Old classmate. Don't always be so serious. Humph. What are you pretending for? Back then, he followed behind me, a poor boy who dares not breathe loudly. Now you're showing off with me. Lin Zishuan. Back then, you were my simp. 10 years later, today, sister, I can still make you do it. Bow down beneath my graceful skirt. Let's go.
How about it? Did you see your old classmate?
I saw it. Pretty decent. Quite a show. However, the project really has something. Shen Hongyan was genuine. Be willing to give him resources.
I didn't want to praise him. What about the data?
The core is temporarily unavailable. Permissions are tightly blocked. After some time, you will definitely get it. Brother Chen. I look at that kid Lin Zishuan. It might not have forgotten what happened before. Men, after all, seeking a youth but not finding one. The white moonlight. There's always a bit of a special sentiment.
How about it? You want to rekindle old feelings for a game?
What else could possibly be wrong with that? It can accomplish tasks. And it can give us it. President Shen added a bit of trouble. Isn't that killing two birds with one stone? Our opportunity. Here it comes.
Interesting. Play as you wish. But remember, what I want is, the Linchi secret realm was completely destroyed. What he wanted was Lin Zishuan's disgrace. Get out of Shen Hanyan's line of sight. Played well. I promise you. Not a single cent less.
Don't worry, Brother Chen. Acting. I'm a professional, you know. Especially romantic drama.
Let's go.
Good morning, Mr. Lin. I heard you often don't have time to eat breakfast. I happened to buy an extra sandwich. Low fat. Your current self-discipline and excellence. It really reminds me of high school. A boy who always arrives at the right time to enter the classroom. He's like a completely different person.
I've eaten it, thank you. The company has a cafeteria. You won't need to spend money anymore.
How could the cafeteria compare to this? The copy for the ancient building from last night. I did some optimization. Tradition is taken into practice. Combined with modern reinforcement technology, this should save a significant amount of budget. The document has been sent to you.
The computational model you use. It's the old version, right? The latest standards now. It has already been updated. If you use this model, this will lead to safety hazards later on. Oh dear.
I was negligent. After spending a long time abroad, updates for domestic sources, less sensitive. Thanks to President Lin's oversight, the company is as outstanding as President Lin. And a professional boss. The project must be fine. You have to work overtime tonight. I'll stay with you. It was a good chance to double-check the data.
Vice President Wang. Please do your best. It's your own business. Overtime or not, that's my business. Additionally, I don't want to hear about it again later. Discuss topics outside of work. Please go back. Mr. Lin, Zhang's special assistant. Wang Wei has been seeing her frequently lately. Contact supplier list. And changes to detailed data. I want a detailed report.
Received, Mr. Lin.
Mr. Lin, still busy so late. I see you tonight. They barely ate anything. I specially stewed some ginseng soup. Warms the stomach and refreshes the mind.
Vice President Wang, it was getting late. You go back first.
His son was Xian, and there are no outsiders here. Do you have to do this? Did you know? Sometimes I see you here. The look of focused work. This reminds me of high school. You work especially hard just like that.
Things from the past. Let's not bring it up again.
Just think of it as old classmates feeling sorry for you. You have a taste. I kept an eye on the heat for this soup. It took 4 hours to stew. Just consider it because I was immature before. Dao. It can also be considered for our present. There is a chance to re-examine it.
I drank the soup. You may leave.
All right. Then remember to drink. The thermos is placed here.
Oh no. This soup.
The drug takes effect pretty quickly. His son was Xian. Don't force yourself to hold on. You're right. That letter. Those steamed buns, it's all in the past. But now things are different. You are now President Lin. Shan Hanyan can give it to you. I can give it to you too. It can even give you more. Didn't you like me before? Now. I'll give you a chance. Let's catch up properly.
Wang Wei, you're crazy. Get out of my way.
Stop pushing yourself. You look like this. Who could possibly fool him? After tonight. You are mine.
Let go.
Wang Wei. Back then. He must be blind. I had always thought before. You are not a vain or shallow woman. Now you are all I have left in my eyes. A disgusting calculation.
Get lost.
Lin Zishuan. Don't be shameless with your face.
Just you wait. The angle is well captured.
Mr. Shen,
Zhang Special Assistant, over at Xishuan. Have there been any recent abnormal reports?
President Lin requested that Wang Wei be in contact with all core files, conduct at the highest level, monitoring and cross-inspection, currently discovered. 3 documents she handled. All of these include unauthorized modifications. This includes a copy, supplier qualification documents. There is also an environmental data. Additionally, she was still often there, in the work environment. To Mr. Lin, proceed, beyond the boundaries of colleagues. Contact behavior also includes verbal cues. However, Mr. Lin has already refused, and maintain a proper distance. These related monitoring records, all have been archived.
The photos are pretty good. It seems this woman, it's not just about coming into work.
There are other purposes as well. Is it? He wanted to remind President Lin, or intervene to deal with Wang Wei.
No need. This matter. Zishuan handled it well. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He knew too. Our people are watching from behind. Additionally, starting tomorrow, strengthen the position of Deputy Director Wang Wei. Comprehensive monitoring level. I need to know. She had been in the past week. Everyone I contacted, all the data handled. Especially for unconventional operations.
Yes. Well, what about President Lin?
As usual, don't let him get distracted. He was my choice. I believe in him. Trying to use such a low-level tactic. It only makes me more convinced. Some people are desperate. Using such low-level tactics to sow discord. How interesting.
The IP address has been jumped multiple times. The ultimate source is overseas. But at this point, during the process, we are connected to one. Recently activated in Jiangchen. Satellite encrypted phones. This call. It was Zhao Chen's. Under the name of an overseas shell company.
It really was him. What about Wang Wei's background?
Her resume is impressive. But after a thorough investigation, I discovered that she was studying abroad. I've received it a few times. Unknown remittances. These remittances. All were given to Zhao Chen. There is an indirect connection. Moreover, she had just started working the first 3 months. There were also multiple trips in and out. Zhao Chen at a private club in the suburbs. And she recommended her. Wang Dong. A few days ago. Just approved through a fund under Zhao Group. Completed a personal investment.
A complete line. Coming from the frontier. To providing valuable advice. And then planting hidden dangers. The treatment is really clean. He almost deceived everyone. Don't alert the enemy. Keep investigating. I want ironclad evidence at every link.
Yes. Building materials have problems. Environmental protection was reported. Connecting with design plans. It was stolen exactly as it was. The face of our Shun family. All of them were thrown away. Mr. Lin, this project is you. Full responsibility. Today, we must give it to all of you. An explanation.
Leaders. I am the Deputy Director of Projects. Problems were not discovered in time. I also have responsibility. However, the core issue arises at several key points. Take the most important part. For building materials. This company. But President Lin personally let it in. Supplier list. But just yesterday. This company was uncovered. Originally, because of usage, poor cement has been penalized. And environmental data. We reviewed the final report. It was all the last signatures signed by President Lin, but the key figure behind it. Reviewed by our technical department. The versions are completely different. It is precisely because of this. The changed figures. Now it has become someone else. Reporting our ironclad evidence.
How is this happening?
Mr. Lin, how do you explain this?
First. About HTC Group. The finance department ultimately made the choice. 3 candidate companies. HTC only offered the lowest price. According to the rules, it can only be entered. Backup stage. It hasn't reached the final stage yet. Determination phase. I remember. I sent an email 3 days later. Demand for Hongda Group. Conduct deeper background checks. This email. I also sent it to Deputy Director Wang.
Well, those days were probably too busy. I didn't notice.
Second. About the data survey. This version was finalized 10 days ago, and this one is the final audit department. The finalized version. Take a good look, everyone. Standard values. At first, it was less than or equal to 50%. Why is it now less than or equal to 55%? Who changed it? And this report, after finalization, except I can change. That could only be the case. Deputy Director Wang.
You're slandering me. The computer system malfunctioned. Who knows? Lin Zishuan. You mess with yourself. He just wants to pin it on me, isn't it? Who doesn't know? You are President Shin's husband. When something happens, you want to blame someone.
All right, enough arguing for now. Even if the data might be wrong. However, we work hard. The plan is to be made. Why is it so baffling? Run to a rival company. Moreover, the quote was even a bit lower than ours. Mr. Lin, could this be a coincidence?
Then he had to ask President Lin. I heard that President Lin has been lately. There are quite a few private social engagements. Men, sometimes when they drink too much. Or with some old friends. Having fun chatting. I let it slip. It's not impossible.
This matter has caused such a big stir. The group's stock price was affected. I suggest, before the matter was fully investigated, President Lin's position was temporarily suspended.
I am being surveyed, but in this matter, before I figured it out, I suggest the first step, sealing engineering project team, all computers and files. We must investigate thoroughly. Whoever has seen it has changed. When was it changed? Second, focus on looking. Deputy Director Wang's computer, and she used it. USB drive data.
I see. There's really no need for that. Everyone.
Data doesn't lie. The operation is also less likely to deceive people. Who exactly is behind this? Just look it up and you'll find out.
No need to check back-end records. Here, of course, there are clearer ones. Release. Deputy Director Wang. Maybe I should call you President of Zhao Group, a business scheme sent by Zhao Chen. Let me explain. This is fake. This is a forgery. Someone was framing me. Forgery. This is the Forensic Appraisal Department. Electronic data report issued. Proof of the previous moment. All chat records. Transfer records. Authentic, valid, and untampered.
This. He's a member of Hongda Building Materials, recording testimony from former employees, and written proof. He admitted to accepting money from Wang Wei, and they cooperated. It was forged. Some qualification documents. And this is the bank's financial flow.
How could this be reasonable? Eating traitorous food.
Wang Wei was ordered by Zhao Chen, and secretly entered the Shin residence, stealing trade secrets, falsifying project data, colluding with substandard suppliers, and malicious slander. Project leader for the framing project. The evidence is conclusive. Assistant Zhang called the police.
Yes.
Everyone present, listen up to me clearly. Lin Zishuan, it's me, Shin Hanyan, legal husband. I personally selected them, partners who work together. His abilities, I'm better than any of you, everyone knows this. His innocence, let me sink into the cold mist, with the reputation of the Shin Group, guarantee. Starting today. If anyone else is doing it, playing dirty tricks and firing a surprise attack on him, that is with me. Shin Hanyan couldn't get past her. I absolutely won't let him off.
Well said. The company should be like that. That's how it is now. Only then can there be a future.
Director Wang will notify you while you're at it. Upon verification, Wang Wei is your wife's brother's niece. You not only hide this layer of relationships, help her get on the job. He even accepted it privately. A villa owned by the Zhao family. Board of Directors. My proposal has already been received. Stop all your duties. Internal audit handover. Legal affairs handle it together.
Who said? The thing she did. I had no idea at all.
Explain it to the law enforcement authorities. Take it away. I've received this a long time ago.
You actually believe that?
At first glance, I was indeed a bit confused, but the second glance, I saw right through it. The Photoshop quality is really poor. More importantly, I believe in you.
Cold mist.
Thank you. No need to thank me, my man, Shin Hanyan. Of course, I can only bully her. Others, no way.
They're all cute little ones. That foolish woman Wang Wei. Wang Jiaming is also a cute little one. Shen Hanyan. I bought them for you since you were little. So many things. I've been so good to you. What about the delivery guy? You like the food delivery guy. What? He's not even worthy to carry my shoes. My dad even froze me up, just because I never fought before. A dirt runner. Oomph. A cutie who rose to power by relying on women. Don't get cocky. Hey, old K. Help me look into someone. Lin Zixuan of Jiangcheng. 24 years old. Turn it for me. Flip through all the river cities for me. All the casinos on Old Street. And those others. Archives of the Black Clinic. Find those without private settlements. Street fight case. Look for those he might have. A shady construction site where he had worked part-time. I have plenty of money. What I want is time. Within 24 hours. Deliver it to the Shun family. In that little cutie's hand. The cutie cares most about saving face. He doted on that poor boy the most. Let me show you. The grandson-in-law you carefully selected. What kind of person is he at heart? I can't get it. You can't even think about it.
Feeding Zixuan. You have time now. Come to Grandma's place.
Grandma.
Xian.
You should tell Grandma everything. A few years ago. Have you ever encountered obstacles? Has anyone come looking for trouble for you?
No, I don't. Grandma. If you think of me, if you're not good enough for Hanyan, it's fine, I can leave.
His son was Xian. You have violent tendencies. Still taking away others. Even the ribs were broken.
Well.
You won't be hurt. Where is Hanyan at her home?
I didn't. At that time, my mother was seriously ill. I can only do that. Doing odd jobs at the dock market. That foreman doesn't pay us. He had someone beat us up. The last brother. 3 ribs were broken. Finally, let's take a closer look. Go for interrogation. The foreman was responsible for that, and settled matters and bring peace to the people. Only then did he give me the money. Grandma. This photo is real. I am Lin Zixuan. Never broke the law. He had never been to prison.
Child.
You're being wronged. I almost did.
Grandma was confused.
I almost believed it. This filthy thing. Don't worry. Grandma is here. No one dares to put it on you. Throwing dirty water.
Grandma. The second day of getting the marriage certificate, I had someone check it out. You're the grandson-in-law. Very clean. This means someone is deliberately scheming. He wanted to ruin Zixuan, sowing discord among our families. In-laws. Zixuan was sensible from a young age, no matter how hard or exhausting. He never took a wrong path. These are the damn ones. How can it be arranged like this? My son. At that time, he was doing it for the sake of pool my medical expenses. 3 jobs a day. His feet were blistered from the rubber. How could he go into a fight? Go to jail.
Mom. What's wrong with you? Are you alright? Call an ambulance quickly.
Xian.
Mom. What's wrong with you? Where do you feel uncomfortable?
Mom just doesn't feel at ease. Look, you're the president now. And managing such a big project. Mom is on TV. I saw you all. But in the village, there was more gossip now. Talking about our family. It is like the ancestral grave rising with blue smoke. He climbed up to the Shin family. Such a tall branch. He also said.
What else could he say?
Talking about the Shin family's status. Sooner or later, they will dislike us. When the time comes, sweep us out the door.
Mom. Don't listen to those people. Talking nonsense. Let's live this life ourselves. No need to act for them.
Mom knew Hanyan was a good person. Good for you too. But Mom was just scared, afraid you'll do it for the sake of this family. He suffered grievances in the Shin family. He didn't say anything. If life really isn't comfortable, we won't force it. The Shin family's money, we don't want a single cent. Mom is just a scavenger for junk. It can also support you. Mom, we can't let anyone do it. Pierce the back.
Mom, What are you talking about? How could I possibly do it? Feeling wronged. Han Yan and I are husband and wife. We are one family. Your son is capable now. Take good care of yourself. And also protect this family. Those gossip can't hurt me.
The doctor said it was Mom's body. It's nothing serious. Mainly, it's because of the pressure in their hearts. Blood circulation is stagnant. Mom, I'm sorry. It's my fault for not taking good care of you. Let me hear some of it. Words you shouldn't hear. Han Yan, don't say that. Mom was just imagining things. I, Shen Han Yan, choose Xishuan, not for him. What can you do for our Shen family? To be honest, our Shen family, there is no shortage of capable people. I choose him. It's because he is Lin Xishuan. He is carrying you with a high fever on his back. He ran several miles to the clinic. He was doing it to raise money. He was willing to do all the dirty and exhausting work, but it has never taken a detour. He is even in himself, the most difficult times, and was willing to take it out on him, the last few yuan. To beggars by the roadside. This is the person I like. He was the CEO, or delivery workers are fine. Mom believes me. Mom believes you too. Mom must have been confused. Mom. I asked a friend to buy from a time-honored brand. The black bone chicken soup is ready. Say it to you. My body recovers exceptionally well. I'll go downstairs to get it. Come up right now. Sigh. Stay with Mom and talk for a while.
Alright, then go ahead. Be careful.
Sorry about that. The elevator is too slow.
It's okay, ma'am. Your chicken soup.
Thank you.
Cold mist. So many years. Finally, only remains the two of us. Just like when I was a child. The Shun family's backyard garden. Just the two of us. A secret base of knowledge. Do you still remember?
Xiao Chen, you really are getting more and more impressive. Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm disgusted. But who forced me to do this? It's you. Shen Hanyan. I've liked you since I was little. Everyone knows. Everyone from the Shun and Zhao families. Everyone thinks we should. Together. But what about you? Better to touch it. The dirty hands of the food delivery guy. I'd rather let him sleep in your bed. Better to praise him as success. The Shun family's ideal son-in-law. How am I any less than that? That low-class person, huh?
Your whole body. From the strands of hair down to the soles of the feet. Nowhere else compares. What did you say? On the conduct of one's character. You are sinister and despicable. All they know is hiding in the shadows and playing tricks. On responsibility. You're in trouble. They only shirk responsibility. You even have your own biological father. Can betray them. On the nature of the mind. You are sinister and narrow-minded. If I can't have you, I want to destroy you. And Lin Zishuan, he is at the very bottom. Struggling. He never forgot his conscience. He faces injustice. Dare to stand tall and straight. He was to me. It is sincere protection. Not someone like you. Perverted possession.
No, that's not it. It was all just an act. He was all after the money. He was trying to get close to the Shan family. Cold mist. You were deceived by him. Only me. Only I am with you. True love.
Xiao Chen. When you were a child, it's really quite cute. But you have grown up. It's truly disgusting. Could you please shine a little? Spare you and me.
Cold mist. You must have been deceived by him, right? Open your eyes and look at me. Look at me. I'm the one who loves you. I want you to see it with your own eyes. Look at me. Get yours. Cold mist. When you were 18, I've got it ready for you. Look how well it suits you. Right here now. Only the two of us are more suitable. Look how peaceful it is. No one is disturbed. No of those annoying things. Guests and voices. This is the purest kind of wedding, right?
Wedding. With you, a walking corpse. Xiao Chen, you have long ceased to be someone I know. That playmate. From the moment you stop at nothing. We are people on two roads.
It's okay. You wear this wedding dress. She is my bride. We made a promise when we were kids.
Xiao Chen, even if you put on the dragon robe, you can't play the crown prince either. Something, once you lose it, you won't be able to find it again. For example, your bottom line of conscience.
My parents dislike me. A cute little one. You also think I'm a cutie, right? Is it the delivery guy? I can do it right in front of you. Kill him. Hey. Delivery guy. How'd you find this place? Your dad sent me here. Impossible. That little cutie. I wish she never had me born.
Yes. He wished he never had you. He's afraid the Zhao family will be destroyed by your hands. Afraid you'll lose your life. Not even the last bit of fame. None of it can be saved. So, he gave me the address. The condition is that it is. I want to spare your life. Zhao Chen should stop his move.
Stop. Why should I stop? I've never won in my life. At home, my dad only has eyes for me. A younger brother who can read. My mom gave all her love. All of it was given to that sickly man. What about me? What about me? After he was born, I'm just a punching bag. Even in marriage, I'm most wanted. The woman I love most. Now everyone's going to get married. You're the food delivery guy. Lindsay Xuan, tell me. Why should I stop? Why? Yes.
I was born with life. Honestly, I'm not as good as you. When my mom was sick, money is urgently needed. I didn't steal. He didn't try to grab it. I'm going to deliver food. I'll deliver them one order at a time. Han Yan and Grandma thought highly of me. Think I'm honest. Give me the project. If you don't know how, I'll go learn. Even if it means being battered and bloodied. You always feel like you should. Having these. But have you ever thought about it? Do you deserve all of this? That's the real reason you lost.
Zhao Chen. You made some mistakes. You didn't lose to him. You lost to yourself.
Myself. What?
You take all the failures. He blamed everyone else. Parents are biased. The younger brother sees the favor. Even I don't know when to appreciate it. Then let me ask you yourself. You only complain. They would use underhanded means to rob them. You are there to get it. There have been real ones. What kind of effort? You think it's about money, with kidnapping? Can you exchange love and respect for that?
Why haven't I tried before?
Effort. All because of your parents. He favored his younger brother. You are on Qingming Festival itself. I'll blow up your Zhao family ancestral grave. Your brother. Going to Europe for summer camp. Just take his plane ticket. Changed to India. Let your brother drink it. A month of Ganges water. Your brother's graduation party. You put in a lot of effort. Bring all the drinks. All had laxatives added. Bringing together all the celebrities of Jiangchen. I stayed in the hospital for half a month. That's what you call effort.
What the hell are you talking about? You're just a pure magic pill. If I were your dad, I'm biased too. That's all because they force me. They don't force me. How could that happen?
The law enforcement team arrived. Zhao Chen should give up. I couldn't get away.
Give up. All right. I gave up going out alive. Shen Hanyan, I love you. I can't get you. No one is allowed to think about it. Cold mist. Zishuan. Your hands. So dirty. Touch her. You don't deserve it. You're crazy.
Zhao Chen, I beg you, you let go of him. Zhao Chen, I'm begging you, let go.
Did you see that, Shen Hanyan? He really died. This is the man you chose. His Shin. So foolish as to risk his life. A cutie who blocked the night. Worth it. Do you think it's really worth it? A delivery rider's miserable life. Replace it with your mission. A single tear. You think it's worth it, right?
Zishuan, I'm begging you, take a look at me. Look at me.
It hurts so much. I'm going. Impossible. I clearly hit him. I gave him my all.
Open your eyes wide and take a look. Do you know this? Puncture-resistant dressing. Your dad put it on me. All to save your life.
He put on for you. He told you to be wary of me. Ha ha. My dear dad. I have no way out. What exactly am I?
Take it away. You scared me to death.
It's fine, your husband. They're tough on their fate. Delivery can't be dropped. A knife won't kill you.
Mom, the report is out. All indicators are normal. The doctor said, your heart recovers. It's even better than expected. Some previous lesions. Everything was thoroughly removed. As long as you follow up on time in the future, pay attention to maintenance. The body, just like a healthy person. Really, I'm really healed. And from now on, you will not need to do it again. I'm holding you all back.
Mom. What kind of burden are you talking about? Sai, you've spent half your life. So much effort. Finally, I can enjoy a peaceful life.
Mom. Look at our family's future. All of these are good things. Your health is better. Zishuan's injury was also almost healed. Lingxi's Secret Realm Phase 2. It will officially open next month. This grandma. She was always thinking about holding her great-grandchild. They are all good kids. Mom has suffered in this life, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Cold mist. Mom wants to thank you. Without you, Zishuan doesn't have today. Mom, these old bones. He couldn't make it until now. Mom won't say any of that. We're all family. It's you. She gave birth to such a wonderful son.
Hello, Ms. Shun Hanyan. Here's a copy. Expedited delivery orders. Specify that you must sign for yourself.
Me. I didn't order takeout.
It's your husband, Lin Zishuan. Ordered for you.
Ayo. Then I'll take it.
Please look out the window.
What is this? It's never that romantic.
Miss Shen. Can I be your exclusive delivery? Give it a 5-star review.
Then I have to rate every day. If it drops below 5 stars, you're doomed. Lin Zishuan, starting tomorrow. The Shin family's ship. I'll leave it to you to steer. I step back to the front lines. You will serve as chairman.